Hi there. So today is day 13 of the laws of attraction. Today is about laughter. So I chose to find some jokes online, which wasn't very easy, that actually made me laugh. So the ones I have, I got a bit of a chuckle out of them. But I watched a few episodes of I think it's called Mama's Boys. It's a British show. Anyways, and I laughed like crazy. But so I thought I'd share these jokes with you, and maybe you'll get some laughter out of it. Apparently, they send endorphins flying, and they also boost your immune system for some reason when you laugh. But here we go. Here's my jokes. Two girls speed down the highway at 90 miles an hour. Hey, asked the brunette at the wheel, do you see any cops following us? The blonde turns around and says, as a matter of fact, I do. Damn, said the brunette. Are his flashers on? The blonde turns around and goes, yep, nope, yep, nope. Anyways, that's my first joke. My second joke is, Adam and a redneck friend of his, Al, are taken hostage by terrorists. The men are taken to a remote island and put before a firing squad. Just before the squad fires, Adam points out and yells, "Tornado!" The terrorists run in different directions, and Adam does escape. When they realize what had happened, the terrorists come back to where his friend Al, the redneck, was, and he's still standing there. They raise their rifles, and thinking quickly, Al points out and yells, "Fire!" Okay, here's one of my favorites. I'm not very good at telling jokes, but that's why I had to break these out. A leprechaun walks into a bar after several pitchers of beer. The leprechaun leans over to a large, mean-looking guy and blows in his face. The guy reaches out to grab the leprechaun, only to miss him as he jumps out of his seat. The big guy goes, "If you know what's good for you, don't come near me again, or I'll rip your little willy off," he yells. After a few more pitches, the leprechaun runs over to the mean-looking guy and blows in his face again. This time the guy successfully captures the leprechaun. "Alright, that's it," he says. "I warned you. Now I'm going to rip off your little willy." The leprechaun laughs. "You can't do that." "Why not?" asks the captor. His captor, sorry. Because, and he starts giggling like a little fool. "Leprechauns don't have willies." "What do you mean they don't have willies?" growls the angry man. "How the hell do you pee?" "Just like this." Anyways, okay, this will be the last one. Two airplane mechanics named Bob and Tim work at Atlanta Airport. Atlanta gets fogged in one night and nothing can take off, so Bob and Tim have nothing to do. After Bob and Tim usually have a drink. Afterward, Tim and Bob usually have a drink on their way home. So Bob says to Tim, "I heard they can get a buzz off drinking jet fuel. Since they have nothing better to do, they try it." Finally, their shift is over. They go home. The next morning, Bob calls Tim. "How are you feeling?" Tim says, "Fine. Never felt better." Bob asks, "Do you have a hangover?" Tim says, "No." Then Tim says, "Wow, this is great. We can drink and we won't even get a hangover." Then Bob says, "Well, there is one side effect." "Tim, have you farted yet?" Tim says, "No, why?" "I'm calling from Detroit." Actually, that one is kind of funny. Let's skip that one. Okay, here's one. Mom and her son were driving to the mall, and the son says, "Shall we drive over him?" Mom jokingly says, "Haha, yes." Boom! The mom looked shocked at her son and says, "What was that?" Son replies, "I saw that you were about to miss him, so I took him out with the door." Oh man, they're getting worse. Okay, one more. Okay, here's one. This is somewhat lame, but Mike has his job where he has to take these 60 penguins to the zoo, but Mike would rather go to the racetrack. He calls his buddy Joe and says, "Hey Joe, I'll give you $5 if you take these penguins to the zoo." Joe says, "Sure." So Mike goes to the racetrack. The next day, Joe sees from a distance, Mike sees Joe from a distance with all the penguins following behind him. Mike says, I thought I told you to take the penguins to the zoo. Joe says, I didn't. We had such a good time, I thought I'd take them to the movies today. Okay. Do you want to hear one more? I gotta do this one. And then I'm done. A farmer buys a rooster to service his 200 hens. When he gets the rooster into the barnyard, he tells him, now Randy, I want you to pace yourself. You got a lot of chickens to service here. And you cost me a lot of money. Have fun, but take your time. The farmer points towards the hen house and the rooster takes off in a shot. Wham! Randy nails every hen in the hen house. Runs out and sees a flock of geese and take them down. Wham! He nails them. Randy runs to the garden, to the pig pen, the cow pasture. Soon he has been on every animal on the farm. The farmer is distraught, worried that his expensive rooster won't even last a day. Sure enough, the farmer wakes up the next morning to find Randy laid out flat in the middle of the yard. Buzzards are circling overhead of him. So the sad farmer shakes his head and says, oh Randy, I told you to pace yourself. Randy looks up at the farmer and gives him a wink and says, shh, they're getting closer. Well, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed my few little jokes. And now I think I'm going to go watch Mama's Boys again. You have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow on day 14.